Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It is the Card Maker Success Summit kickoff party, and I am so super excited. I'm so happy you guys are here. This is like my favorite time of the year when we get ready for the summit and getting to kick things off with you guys the day before the summit begins. So super happy that you guys are here. And I just want to say that I got some new lights in my studio and I really need a tan. It's totally washing me out so bad. Oh my gosh, I've been indoors working on the summit, crafting. I need to get outside and get some sun. All right, I hope you guys are doing great. We've got a whole lot of things to go over today, so I just want to get to it. Welcome, welcome. I'm Brandi Mahon. If you don't know who I am the creative owner of Stamp Me Some Love blog, shop, and academy. I'm also the owner of the Cardmaker Success membership, and I'm going to be your host for the next 4 days here at the Cardmaker Success Summit, which is the 8th. Can you believe it? 8th semi-annual Cardmaker Success Summit. We started this venture all the way back in July of 2021, and it's been a blast ever since. We have met so many wonderful crafters and have had such a pleasure collaborating with so many amazing speakers and teachers, educators all the way around. They are just awesome. All right, I would like to do a little shout out before we get too far in advance here to give some kudos to my team. I would love to thank Erin Reed. She is one of our long-standing speakers, and she's also going to be producing our speaker live streams this week. So she'll be behind the scenes, helping getting all of your questions to our speakers and making sure everything works as appropriately. All right, next we have Ardith Percy Robb. Ardith has a smaller role this year, but nevertheless, she's still a fantastic asset to our team, and I think she is here tonight helping out as well. So kudos to Ardith, and thank you so much for all of your support over the many years that you've worked with us. We have a new marketing assistant today, or not today, but in general, Allie Banks, and she's going to be helping us out in the chat tonight. We also have Carolyn Strange, who is our new graphic designer, who has helped develop a lot of the graphic assets that you will be seeing throughout the summit. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Harriet, who has been with us for over 4 years now. I cannot believe it, Harriet. It's been 4 years. We've been working together. You know what? We can't hear you because you're muted.
Got it.
Everybody wants to hear from Harriet. All right, so Harriet is my go-to person. She is a summit expert now, and we could not put on these summits without her. I think she could probably produce the whole thing by herself if she really wanted to, but thank God she doesn't. She has her hand in almost everything that Stamp Me Some Love does, and I'm so very honored to work with her. Thank you so much, Harriet, for all of your support.
You got it.
All right, backstage she goes. All right, so let's kind of dive into the overall theme of what we're going to be working on tonight, just to kind of give you a heads up as to what to expect this evening. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to register for the summit if you haven't already done so. We're going to do some fun collaborative exercises together, and then we're going to go over how the summit is going to run. I'm going to show you how to find the schedule, how to watch presentations, how to even get notified via text if you'd like. Then we're going to talk about how to be a Summit Pro attendee and how to get the most out of the next 4 days. Next, we'll talk about how to grab that VIP All Access Pass before the price goes up this evening. And if you are interested in upgrading to the premium VIP level and what is included in that, we're going to do a little bit of a talk about our sponsors. And then we're going to be talking about our upcoming Cardmaker Success Camp, our beginner edition that's going to be coming up in April. Then we'll talk a little bit about our live card class that's coming up in May, and then we're going to do some giveaways. All right, so I'm going to do a little pause, drink some water. While I'm doing all that, I want to see in the chat, flood the chat with all of the emojis. You guys know that I love emojis, and I love seeing them go through the chat. So definitely flood those away. I'm going to get some water because I'm thirsty. All right, am I seeing any? There's the emojis. Thank you. All right, awesome. You know, one of my favorite emoji is that lady that looks like she's dancing. I don't know if anybody's got that on their phone or on their computer, but that's the one I really like. And oh my gosh, I look so white. Okay, all right, enough of how washed out I look with these lights. All right, so let's talk about how you're going to register for the summit. Now, the summit itself is completely free. You can attend and watch all of the presentations. You only have 24 hours to watch those presentations that are released each day. So if you're interested in the free ticket, make sure you get in there and decide what you want to watch and watch them before they go away and they get put back into the vault. All right, there is a link on the screen to register, and that is at cardmakersuccesssummit.com. Now, make sure that you have your pop-up blockers turned off, and then also you may get a little one of those CAPTCHA type things where it's asking you if you're a robot. There is a little check mark outside of the check mark. What was this? Click upper left just outside the check box. That's from Harriet. She wants to make sure that everybody knows how to do that because we inevitably get lots of support emails on not being able to register. But just make sure you fill that out. Make sure your pop-up blockers are turned off. All right. So just going to make sure everybody's got an opportunity to go ahead and register for that free ticket if you haven't already. And then we're going to do a little fun thing here. So let me see if I can get it to show up. 1 second. All right. Okay. So tell me if you guys can see my screen. And I've got the Welcome to the Card Makers Success Summit interactive session. So if you all can see that screen, what I want you to do is to either go to, at the very top, it says join at menti.com, and then you're going to use the code 38994301 to join our interactive session. If you can't do that, then put your phone up next to the screen there and do a QR code scan right there and go directly to that page. So when you guys have got to that page, give me a thumbs up emoji. I'm just going to wait just a few seconds. So it looks like some people are coming on. Woohoo! Look at all those people joining. That's awesome. All right, I'm just going to give it a few more minutes to let people get in. And we're just going to do some interactive stuff before we get started. I just want to warm us up and get us all nice and excited and just get ready for some fun activities. All right. Okay. All right. So we've got lots of thumbs up. Thank you so much. Looks like we are almost ready to get started. This is just going to be a little fun interactive activity, and you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but if you can. Harriet, can you go ahead and put that link one more time in the chat and the little code to get in? So you can either scan the QR code on your screen, or you can go to menti.com, menti.com, and then use the code 38994301 to join, and you will be there. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So let's see, how can I get this going? 1 second. Oops, what happened? So sorry. 1 second. Okay. Let me see if I can. There we go. All right. So the first question I have for you all is to answer, where in the world are you tuning in from? So what you're going to do is just click on the map and show me where you are coming in from. Wow, we've got lots and lots of people in Canada. We've got lots of people in the States. Looks like we've got somebody, I can't read it, it's so small. Let me see if I can make it bigger for myself. No, it won't make it bigger, but we've got folks in Australia. Looks like we may have some people from China. And I don't know what that little island is out there. Awesome. All right, you guys. Woohoo! Okay, let's go on to the next screen. We've got lots of folks in the States. All right, so now if you're in the States, I want you to click on which state you are viewing from. Wow, look at all of those. We've got people from, looks like a lot of people near me. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, so there looks like there's like 12 people, 13 people in Ohio. That's really close. Really close. Awesome. All right. So we've got lots of folks spread out all over the country tuning in. That is so good. All right. Now, next question. How would you describe your card making experience level? Now, this is kind of fun. I love watching this little chart here kind of go back and forth as more people start to chime in. And it looks like most of you guys are intermediate. And I hope that means that you're intermediate because you've attended so many Card Maker Success Summits that you are, you've gotten to your skill level where you consider yourself intermediate. That is so awesome. All right. All right. Let's move on to the next question. What type of card maker are you? Are you a traditional card maker? Do you use the Cricut or a mix of both? Wow, looks like we've got a little competition here going on between traditional and mix of both. Now, just to let you guys know, we've got both types of classes in the summit this year. We've got mostly traditional, and then we've got some that rely on the Cricut machine or some other type of machine that uses an SVG file. All right, next question. In one word, what is your favorite thing about card making? Ooh, this is going to be good. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing any responses. Oh, there we go. Creativity, create, joy, color, traditional, creativity. Lots of creativity, relaxing, fun. Awesome. Looks like creativity is like our number one word there. Relaxing. Awesome. So excited. I love how that comes together. It's so cool. All right. What is the biggest challenge you face in getting your cards done on time? Time, layout ideas, work-life balance, busy life, personalization, motivation. Whew, I hear you. Having a full-time job, absolutely. I work at card making full-time and I still struggle to find time to make cards. Bored with what you're doing? I get that. Let's see here. Procrastination. I hear you, sister. Too many choices. Yes. Picking supplies. Ooh, perfectionism. That is definitely one for sure. For sure. Let's see here. What else? Sentiments. Let's see. Layouts. Most of you guys are saying time. I have to agree. Finding time to craft is something that is very challenging. All right, let's head on to the next question. All right, how many cards do you typically make in a year? Is it 1 to 10, 11 to 25, 26 to 50? Ooh, look at that. A number one, you guys make over 100 cards a year. That's truly amazing too. Look at that. I am shocked. I wish I had time to make 100 cards a year. Definitely. And then a good second is 51 to 100. So yeah, look at that. All right, so we're going to head on to the next question. What is one technique you're dying to learn next in card making? Love to see what this comes out. Shaker cards, yes. Masking, watercolor, different folds, alcohol ink, fun folds, embossing, foiling, ink blending. Oh my gosh. Lots of watercoloring. shading, pop-ups, layering, foil. Lots of foiling. You guys really want to learn how to foil. Stenciling, using your gel plate. Look at all of these techniques you guys want to learn. Well, hopefully there is a class in this year's summit that will help you learn how to do what you are looking to learn next. All right. Now, which speaker are you most excited to hear from at the summit? So you will put all of them. Oh, that's sweet. All of them. Ooh, we got lots of people wanting to see Ardit. That's cool. Tiffany, Nikki. Awesome. All right, y'all are sweet. You say all of them. That's awesome. All right, what is your favorite crafting tool? So when I think of tools, I think of heat guns, I think of Misties, I think of stencils, I think, oh, Cricut too, yeah. And blending brushes, yes, stamps, gum eraser, piercing tool, okay, okay, look at that. Die cut machine, of course, we got to have our die cut machine. Yes, awesome. All right, we're going to head on to the next question. What aspect of the Card Maker Success Summit are you most looking forward to? Learning new techniques, getting inspired, connecting with other card maker, winning giveaways, and finding new supplies to purchase. All right, hands down, it looks like you guys are all in for learning new stuff. Excuse me, learning new techniques and getting inspired. Perfect. Awesome. Well, hopefully you will walk away with at least one new technique for you. All right. And what is one word you describe about, what is one word that describes how you feel about starting your year-round card making projects? Ooh, excited, creative. All right. Intimidated. Yes, I know. Joyous, inspired. I see lots of excited. That's awesome. Exhilarating, joyous. Oh, look at that. Anxious. Some folks are anxious. Oh, somebody says, I want to wow my friends. That's cute. Relieved, thrilled, frustrating. Oh, I get you. I get you. But most of you guys are saying excited. Then I think second place is probably overwhelmed, followed by happy and creative. Cool. All right. I'm going to move on. All right. Now, this is a question about how far in advance do you typically start your card making? All right, let's see here. So most of you guys are making them year round and just sort of stocking them up so you have them ready and handy. That's awesome. That's a great idea. A few days before sending. That is, you guys are neck and neck. Either you're very last minute procrastinators or you make them year round. That's pretty much where we are at right now. Fun. All right. What is your crafting soundtrack? Name an artist or a song that you listen to while making cards. I have a playlist that I love to listen to. And it's got all of the like 70s, 80s, 90s music. All right. Some of you guys are listening to Adele, the TV, YouTube. A lot of you are crafting in silence, anything country. Wow. We have very eclectic crafters on the call tonight. What aspect of card making would you like most on, I'm sorry, what aspect of card making would you most like ongoing support with? Regular technique tutorials, access to exclusive designs, community with fellow card makers, expert Q&A questions, and monthly challenges to boost your creativity. This kind of helps me also to determine what type of content I should be putting out. All right, so hands down, looks like most of you guys want regular technique tutorials. All right. What is the one word that describes your card making style? I tend to be a little bit more of a mixed media, but not a messy mixed media, if that makes sense. So simple, but still has some involved with lots of layers with ink and stuff like that, if that makes sense. All right, so we've got eclectic, traditional, simple, modern, clean and simple, freestyle. Somebody said boring. Oh my goodness. Mixed media, layered. Awesome. Those are all great different words to describe card making styles. All right. Have you purchased the VIP All Access Pass for the summit? Yes, already. No, you're still debating it. Or you're just going to attend the free summit and that you can't wait. All right. So it looks like a good majority of you guys have purchased it already. That's awesome. And then, well, it's kind of half and half now. So half of you have purchased it, half of you are just going to be attending the free summit. Either way, sounds good. All right. Now, whew, Harriet, I see a typo on this one. If you have purchased the VIP All Access Pass, have you upgraded to the Premium VIP? We have a new level of VIP this year that we just introduced. And yeah, so I'm just curious of how many of you guys have already purchased it. Looks like we've got a handful of people that are on live today. Some people are still debating on it. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about it later on. And then for the most of you guys are just kind of opting out on it, but that's okay. I think you might want to join as soon as I talk about what is included in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So that is our little interactive presentation. Did you guys enjoy that? It was kind of cool to see where everybody was in terms of where they're watching from, and then all the different levels of card makers we have and the different techniques and stuff. So it's really exciting. And what's even better for me anyway is that I get to get all those answers and then I go and look through them all and just kind of, get an idea of what we should be preparing for next. All right, awesome. Okie dokie. Now let's move on. Now let's talk about the summit and how it's going to run. So every day you're going to get 2 emails from me. And when I say you're going to get 2 emails from me, if you have unsubscribed from our emails, then you're not going to get any emails from us. So just know that if for some reason you unsubscribed accidentally, you can go to any of our opt-ins on my website, like stampmesomlove.com /library. There's an opt-in there. You can opt back into our list and then you will get the emails. But if you have unsubscribed for whatever reason, you will not be getting the emails. So if you're trying to figure out where the email it is, then just email us at support@stampmesomlove.com and we'll make sure we get you back on the list or we get you the email so you have all the information. Now you'll get an email in the morning that's going to have a list of links to all the presentations and the worksheets. One is going to come around 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then the next one, or the evening one, will be sometime between 9 and 10 p.m. So what I would also suggest is that if you haven't already, add our email address to your contact list. That's called whitelisting. And that way it'll automatically show up in your inbox. If you have never gotten emails from us before, then you may possibly see that our emails go into your spam or go into your promotions folder. So be sure to add our contact support@stampmesomlove.com to your contacts list so that you get our emails. That's where you're going to get all the information. Now, each day we have a list of pre-recorded classes that are going to go live essentially, and they will go live at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Everything for the summit is Eastern New York time. You may see some places where it says EDT because when we were preparing for everything, we were in EDT, but now we're in Eastern Standard Time. So just know it's New York time. Whatever time it's in New York, that's what time all of our classes are listed in. All right, so at 8 a.m., we're going to release a whole bunch of presentations for you to watch, and you'll have 24 hours to view them. Now, if you're a VIP member, just remember, you can also go into your VIP portal. We'll talk more about it later, but you can go into your VIP portal and watch any of the presentations anytime. Okay. All right. Now, the videos will only be available for 24 hours. So tomorrow at 8, we're going to release a whole bunch. Then on Friday at 8 a.m., those will all go away. And then we've got a whole list of other presentations that will be available for 24 hours. And we'll do that again Saturday and then again on Sunday. Now, each presentation page will have links to any worksheets or files that you need in order to create that project. So just be sure to scroll down and make sure you're not missing out on anything. Now, during the day, we have scheduled live streams from our sponsors and some of our speakers. And so these live streams will live on our YouTube channel forever. So if you ever need to go back and watch them, you're welcome to do that. All right, now we are going to look at the schedule, if I am correct. Give me 1 second here. I should have had this up already. Sorry, I cannot see worth a darn. Okay, so the schedule link is on the screen, and I am going to show you. We're going to do a little show and tell here. So I'm going to show screen, and oops, what happened? Here we go. And we're going to look at the schedule together. So here is our schedule page. And if you need a time zone converter, there's a little link right there. And if you are a VIP and you want to watch these outside of the times that they're going to be released, then you'll need to watch them inside your VIP portal. We've got 2 different schedules for you to use. You can use, well, 3. You can use this page for reference, or you can click on this link and download a printable schedule, or you can go and click on this link and add it to your like Google Calendar or whatever calendar you use electronically. All right, so we're right here right now on the Kickoff Live, and then tomorrow, these are all the presentations that are going to occur tomorrow. And now if I click on one of these, Harriet, these are not clickable. Why are they not clickable?
They're not clickable because it's not tomorrow yet.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought they would go to a stay tuned page. My bad. All right, so then I guess tomorrow morning they're going to be clickable and they'll take you right to the presentation page. So we've got lots of exciting videos that are happening tomorrow. Then we also have some live streams from our speakers. These are all the times that they're going to be happening. And so you'll just want to click on the watch here to go directly to that YouTube page to watch those. I will be doing some giveaways and updates at 12:30. At 12:45, we've got a live stream from Altenew. And then if you have opted into the premium VIP, then we will have a special Zoom class tomorrow at 1:45. You'll have to log in through your VIP portal to be able to get access to that. And then tomorrow evening at 7 p.m., we'll be doing more giveaways and we'll be doing some more live streams. So this is basically the schedule and how it works. And we've got
refresh and do a preview of the stay tuned page on Artif.
Okay, all right, let's do that. So let's go back to Artif and watch here. Oh, here we go. And you'll come to a page that says, oops, you're early if it's not time for that presentation to happen. So
we're not
definitely just check that out. So if you get that page, and when it gets to 8 o'clock tomorrow, that's going to roll over directly to that particular presentation page. All right, thank you, Harriet. All right, so we've got all of these. You just scroll down, you're going to see all of the schedule, all of the live streams, and then we've got another page for Saturday and Sunday. And again, same thing. all the presentations, all the live streams, all the things to do. All right, now I do have something new that, let me go ahead and stop share. So I do have something new this this summit we're trying out, and we're trying out text messaging. And now, Harry, I added that to the banner if you can find that. So if you want to get text message throughout the summit when things are going live, especially our live streams or giveaways and all of that kind of stuff, then go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/text. You should get a confirmation email. You should get a confirmation text, and we can, we will be sending out texts throughout the next 4 days just to make sure that everybody knows where they're going and to make sure that we have everybody notified. And I just want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. So I know sometimes if we don't have it right there on my phone or my watch, we forget about it and then we miss it. So we have lots of fun during our live stream, so you definitely want to check that out. All right, the next thing we want to look at is, where do I find that? So I'm going to go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/where do I find that? Hopefully I have, yes. Okay, let me go ahead and share screen. Nope, that's not it. 1 second. There we go. Okay, now inevitably, we always have people that have questions about, where do I find that? Where do I do this? Where do I do that? So we made a page. It's kind of like our go-to page, and it's cardmakersuccesssummit.com/where-do-I-find-that. You got to make sure you put those hyphens in between, and you can find the troubleshooting tips to watching the presentations. You can find the schedule events, the printable schedule, the syncable calendar, how to purchase a VIP All Access Pass, how to log into the VIP All Access Pass, and then we've got some helpful videos for our VIP members, our giveaway page, our Meet the Speakers page, Meet the Sponsors page, and then we've got the Shop the Summit, which is coming out soon. And then, of course, we've got a link for the Facebook Hangout group and for our scholarship application, which I'm going to be talking about a little later tonight. And then our link, I guess this is to sign up for the membership, although, Harry, I think that probably needs to come down. So, all right, let's go ahead and remove that. Okay. Now, let's talk about how to become a Summit Pro, all right? I know that a lot of people here have probably attended at least 2 summits, maybe even more. If you have attended, how do I want to do this? If you've attended 2 summits, give me a thumbs up emoji. If you've attended 3 to 5 summits, give me a heart emoji. If you've attended all of them, just put in all caps, I've attended all of them. So if it's your first one, let me know. Great. I see some that are, I'm saying it's their first. Lots of thumbs up, lots of heart emojis. Oh my gosh, look at, oh, that's me. That's Harriet saying I've attended all of them. Thank you very much, Harriet, for that. Oh my goodness. We have such a fun time on this. Lots of people, y'all are the first time. Oh, look at it, Patricia. Oh, Patricia gets a little shout out. Where'd it go? Oh, I've already lost it. Oh, here it is. There we go. Patricia, I'm not sure how to say your, Patrice, excuse me, Patrice. You've attended all of them? Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. All right, let me go ahead and take that down. All right, you guys, we have the best attendees with the summit, and I'm so excited to see you guys. All right, so back to where we were talking about and how to become a Summit Pro. So as you may already realize, there are so many presentations. And if you have just the free ticket, it can be a little bit daunting and a little bit overwhelming. And what I suggest you do is that you get the schedule and you make a list of everything that you want to see. And because you're probably not likely going to be able to watch them all in 24 hours. And if you did, you probably wouldn't retain everything. So I would recommend making a list and prioritizing what you want to watch during those 24 hours. Then I would make a list of the different speakers that you want to see live and then schedule it in your calendar, because this is where you get to ask questions live and get your questions answered either from the presentation they offered or just questions in general. It's just kind of like a cool way to chat with your favorite speaker. Now, the live stream will remain on YouTube forever, but the speakers might not be able to get back to answer all of your questions. So you definitely want to show up live if you have specific questions you want to ask. So watch your prioritized list of presentations in between the live sessions that you don't want to miss. So come to the live sessions, prioritize those, and then the other classes that you want to see, watch those in between. Ask your card related or presentation technique related questions in the Facebook group, and feel free to tag the speaker if you have a specific question. We don't require that they come into the Facebook group, but we certainly encourage them to do so, and it's a lot of fun for you guys to interact with them. And the main way they would know that you've asked them a question is to tag them, because you know, the group chat just goes flooding by and it's almost impossible to find things. So definitely want to tag your speaker when you're asking a specific question related to the presentation. Now, Harriet, we're going to show the troubleshooting link now. If for some reason when you are trying to load the page, first things first is to refresh your page. All of these tips are at that link that Harriet has listed on the screen. The next thing to do is to clear your cache on your browser and then reboot your modem. If that doesn't work, reboot your computer, basically shut it down and bring it back up. Also, make sure nobody else is hogging your Wi-Fi. So if you live out in the country like me, you have very limited Wi-Fi. And so if I'm trying to watch something on my computer or whatever, and my wife is upstairs trying to stream her March Madness basketball tournaments, that whole thing that's going on right now, I will have troubles because she's hogging up the Wi-Fi. So definitely make sure that you got enough Wi-Fi to be watching it. You could always try a different browser. We typically recommend Chrome, but if Chrome's not working for you, you might want to try a different browser. Go to a different device. So if you're trying to watch it on your phone, go to a tablet or go to a desktop and vice versa. Or maybe even go to a different area and see if that resolves the problem. Maybe you're not close enough to your modem. Now, unless it's a system-wide issue on our end, we will not be able to assist you and give you any kind of extended time to watch during the summit. The only time we ever have a problem with our website is if so many people flood it at one time. We may have a little blip for a few minutes, but then it comes back up. I have subscribed to this thing where if our servers get overloaded, then it automatically increases our bandwidth. And it may take us down for a couple of minutes if everybody's trying to get into one particular page at a time. But that doesn't happen too much, and it's only for a few minutes. So just know that we will not be extending our replay time for that kind of thing. Now, if that particular computer, wherever that is stored, dies or whatever, and I can't get in and Harry can't get in, well, that's a different story. We'll talk about that, but that has never happened. They have redundant servers all over the world, so we don't ever have problems with that. All right, now, if you have any tech questions or issues like your password or stuff like that, you can email us at support@stampmesomelove. Now, these types of questions will not be answered in the Facebook group. So if you're asking, how you reset your password, or, how do you log into the VIP All Access Pass, we're not going to be answering those questions in the Facebook group. And if we see them, we're probably going to be deleting them, because we don't want to clog up the group with tech type stuff. We want the group to be all about inspiration and learning and positivity and all of that stuff. So make sure you email us so we can help you out better there. Now, that being said, you definitely need to be patient with us, as we typically have a high support volume during the summits, and we have a little bit longer times of response. And please do not send multiple emails. This will only increase our response time. So we typically try to clear everything out of support before we go to bed at night after the live streams in the evening. But if it's way too much, then we'll just have to get to it in the next morning, because Harriet and I have to sleep. So if you want us to run the summit, we have to get some sleep. All right, let's talk about the VIP All Access Pass. Okay, so for those of you who are new, this is going to be geared towards you. So the VIP All Access Pass allows you to have lifetime access to all of the presentations, which means if you bought it now, then you could literally go in right away and just start watching all the presentations before tomorrow. So you could get caught, you could, get a head start. You could watch it at your leisure. You could wait a year from now. As long as I'm still in business, you'll have access to those presentations. I'm not planning to go anywhere anytime soon. Now, tonight, though, the price is going to jump up. We're in the early bird pricing period right now, so it's $59. And at midnight, the price is going to go up to $79. So have you been thinking about getting the VIP All Access Pass? Now is the time to do it. Now, you also get not only all of those presentations and ongoing and immediate access, but you also get bonuses. There are bonuses from our speakers, and there are bonuses from our sponsors. And those are very special things that only our VIP All Access Passes get. And those bonuses typically are valued at $20 or more. And so as you start stacking up all the bonuses, you quickly realize that $59 is a steal for everything you get. Now, Harriet does have the link there on the screen, and that'll take you directly to the sales page where you can purchase that VIP All Access Pass. If you have any issues logging in, feel free to email us at support@stampmesomelove. We'll be happy to help you out. All right, now let's talk a little bit about this new pricing tier, or this new VIP tier that we introduced this year. So I wanted to offer something a little bit more intimate and allow people to get a little bit more of a live experience, as opposed to the pre-recorded presentations, which are awesome. But I also wanted to do something fun with you guys. So this is what we decided to do. We have the premium VIP All Access Pass. And what that includes is tomorrow and Friday, there'll be 1 hour live card classes with me, and that'll be on Zoom. And it's going to be one of these interactive ones where you're going to help me determine what stamp we're going to use, what color theme we're going to use, what color medium we're going to use, and so forth and so on. So we're going to go from concept to finished card in 2 days. So that's fun. And then next week, we have 2 co-working sessions with Harriet. And that is basically, I can't remember how long the co-working sessions, Harriet, if you know. That's Harriet, yes. Harriet, are those co-working sessions?
1
hour?
They're 1 hour each.
Okay, perfect. So you'll meet Harriet on Zoom
Tuesday
for
and Thursday
1 hour co-working sessions. And this allows you to have dedicated time to work on the cards that you learned in the summit and you'll have an opportunity to ask Harriet questions. The folks that are on the co-working sessions, usually, sometimes they're chatty, sometimes they're not, but they're always there available to help you answer your questions. So it's really good, especially if you're new and this is your first time coming through the Card Makers Success Summit. If you find, a handful of cards that you would really like to try, then this is your dedicated time to do so, and you have an expert on the call, such as Harriet, to answer your questions. So the other thing is that you get priority access to ask questions of our speakers during their live Q&A. And so basically what will happen is that you will have a place to fill that in, your question. And let me just log in real quick. I'm going to do a little show and tell here. Log in. And I can go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see from login. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to see my screen here. I think it's this one right here. Yeah. Okay. So Cardmaker Success Summit .com/VIP login is the login to log into your VIP. And we're going to go ahead and log in. And then this one right here is your VIP All Access Pass. And right here, everyone will have access to this page right here. This goes over again what is included in the VIP Premium, and you can upgrade for just $20. That is a steal. Now, here's what I wanted to show you. So this next one right here, this Premium VIP section will only show up if you have the premium level. But you can click here and ask your questions in advance. So this is a great way to go ahead and prepare all your questions. And we are going through all of those questions and making sure that they are priority when it comes to the speaker's live streams. And so we'll have all of those questions pre-populated. And so then those questions will get answered first. So that is something really cool about the premium level. Now, the last thing that the premium level includes is our live card class in May. Now, typically, we sell that card class for $29. So for nothing else, you will get a discount on that live card class if you upgrade to the premium level. So let me just rephrase and repeat. You get the live card class during the summit, where we're all going to work together creating a card. Then you get co-working sessions, 2 co-working sessions next week. And then you get access to ask questions, priority access to kind of skip the line. And then you also get access to the live card class that we're going to be doing in May. I'm just going to do a little sneak peek. I'm going to show you the card that we're going to be creating in May. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So it is a mixed media watercolor card. And so that class, again, typically $29. And if you purchase the upgrade into the premium, then you're going to get that. Now, that $20 upgrade only goes until this evening, because we are not selling that upgrade tomorrow. Because if you purchased it after we did the live class tomorrow, then you would be, you wouldn't get all the benefits. So tonight at midnight is the last opportunity you're going to be able to purchase that. And that reminds me, Harriet, so tomorrow morning we need to take that, that link off the VIP. All right, perfect. All right, now let's talk about the giveaways. So let me pull up the giveaway screen. All right, so if you go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/giveaway, you are going to land on this page right here. that it? I think. Let me just see, I can't tell. Oh, yep, here it is. All right, so here's our giveaway page. We've got two different types of giveaways. We have giveaways from our sponsors, and then we have giveaways from our speakers. So our speakers have individual giveaways here listed below. Our sponsors are all listed here. Now, what you do in order to qualify for a sponsor giveaway is to fill out this form right here. You're going to enter for all of our sponsor giveaways. You'll land on a page that looks like this. Now, I do have to tell you all that, let me make sure you're still seeing. Oh, it didn't pop over to the other page. Sorry. Hold on a second. One second. Okay. So our sponsor giveaway page, the form will look like this. Now I have to explain this, and I know everybody who lives internationally is going to be very upset with me, but we are only allowed to do giveaways in the United States. This has to do with sweepstakes laws, and every country has different rules regarding this. I would have to have an attorney to figure out all those rules, and it's just simply not feasible. So the only workaround to this is that if you know somebody in the States, because it's all based on your IP address, if you know somebody in the States who'd be willing to register you and willing to receive the product and send it to you, you can do that. But if you're outside of the States and you try to go and register for the giveaway, it will tell you that you're not in an area that's approved. So just know that. So our summit sponsor giveaways are only available to folks in the United States. Now, let's go back over to the giveaway page and let me share with you the speaker giveaways. Now, the speakers have, not all of them, but some of them have offered to give away certain things, and they will tell you whether or not it is valid internationally or if it's only valid in the States, which looks like everybody so far has opted. Oh, this one is only available in Canada. So just be sure to look at where it's valid and to determine whether or not you can register for that giveaway. You have to register for each individual speaker giveaway, and those are all hosted on the speakers' websites. We do not have any control over how that works with their giveaways, but we've offered them to have a page for them to link all of that to. So if you're interested in registering for those giveaways, you can do so on that page. Hold on one second. I need to take a drink. So much talking. All right. Okay, we will be doing sponsor giveaways throughout the 4 days during our updates and giveaway time slots. And then speaker giveaways will all be announced during our wrap up on Sunday. And now be sure again to read to make sure you're eligible based on your geographical location. Some are US, some are international. And then, of course, if it is US, then make sure that you've got a friend or somebody in the United States that'd be willing to A, register for you, and B, ship the product to you, because they'll be shipping in the States only. All right. Now, we could not do this summit without the proud sponsorship of our sponsors and our proud support, I should say, of our sponsors. And I would love to introduce to you guys our gold level sponsors. The first one is KB Riley, and they will be doing their live stream Thursday, the 20th at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, Harry, are you able to pull that commercial up? Okay. All right. We're going to hear from Katie.
If you like pop-up cards, then we definitely invite you to check out our website, KarenBurniston.com. Our crafting dies do all of the hard work for you, and you can spend your time creating these amazing interactive cards to delight anyone who receives them. We have YouTube video instructions to help you through the assembly of both our pop-up dies and all of our decorator dies. With over 65 different pop-up dies to choose from, there is definitely something for everyone, so we invite you to check it out, KarenBurniston.com.
I absolutely love her live streams, and she's always so kind to pull out one of my favorite pop-ups is and it's the one that pops up into a ball that she's got in a box, and it always reminds me of those canisters that had those snakes that would pop out, you know. Anyway, she's very kind, and I love having her on. All right, our next gold level sponsor is Riley and Company. They're going to be doing their live stream on Thursday, the 20th at 8 p.m. So both of them, and they are owned by the same person, Tanya. I don't know how to say her last name, but Riley and Company and Katie Riley. They're both affiliated with each other, and she's going to be doing her live stream at 8 p.m. And we've got a short little clip from her.
Hi everyone, Tanya with Riley and Company online.com. If you haven't seen Riley and Company, you're missing out on all the fun. We have over 850 funny bones for all of your cards. We have a Riley and Friends line with a moose and all of his buddies. We have Mushroom Lane where all the gnomes and the fairies live and shop. We have a dress up line with Riley and his friends where you can turn giraffes and bunnies into fun things like Star Troopers and unicorns. And of course, we have our cut-ups line. Please come join us at RileyandCompanyOnline.com and join in on all the fun.
Tanya is a hoot, I'm telling you. And she is such a great colorist. She usually has some sort of Copic coloring in her live stream. So if you're interested in Copic coloring, you definitely need to check her out. And she's got some really clever hacks on how to like color, and like she color, what does she do? She photocopies it. Is that right? Is that the right word? Photocopy. Somehow that sounds like 1980s term. She scans it and she prints it in color. I think that's what the appropriate term is. Anyway, and then she just has them ready to go and ready to make cards at a given time. Anyway, she'll talk about it, I'm sure, when we see her tomorrow. All right, our next our next gold level sponsor is our favorite Catherine Pooler. And Catherine is going to be doing their live on Friday, and it's going to be at 12:45. We typically have those gold sponsors in the evening, but she wanted to come during the daytime. So we've got her at 12:45 on Friday. And here's a little word from Catherine Pooler.
Well, hey there, it's Catherine from Catherine Pooler Designs. We offer a wide variety of paper crafting products, including stamps, dies, patterned paper, and some pretty amazing ink. Our foam ink pads are perfect for stamping solid images, creating perfectly matching cardstock with the direct-to-paper technique, ink blending, and more. Be sure to download our free color wheel at shop.catherinepooler.com. It's the perfect tool to help you pick color combinations for your projects. And I hope you will join us on YouTube. As a longtime crafter myself, we believe in education behind all the great products. Hope to get to know you over there.
I am a fanatic when it comes to Catherine Pooler's inks. I am actually surrounded by a bunch of re-inkers right now as I'm sitting here on my craft table because I have been working with her inks. Absolutely love her inks. So she'll be on Friday. And then our last but not least and faithful sponsor, I think she's been a sponsor almost every time, I believe, Pink and Main. Yes, Michelle with Pink and Main. She's going to be on live Friday evening at 8:00 p.m. And we have a short little word from Pink and Main.
Hi, it's Michelle, owner of Pink and Main. I want to tell you about our foiling line today. You know, foiling is hot, hot, hot. And here at Pink and Main, we have over 75 colors, varieties, designs of cheer foils. And we have hundreds of foilables and stickies, adhesive transfers that you can add the foil to. We make it super quick, simple, easy to do beautiful foil designs every time. You can check them out at pinkandmain.com, and we can't wait to see what you're creating with our foil line.
Perfect. Yes, always have fun with Michelle, and love her foiling, or little foilables, I should say. We've got a giveaway from Pink and Main that we're going to be doing a little bit later this evening, so stick around for that. All right. Now, our presenting sponsor for the Card Maker Success Summit is the Card Maker Success membership. All right, Harriet, let's watch that. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Calling all passionate card makers. Are you ready to take your card making skills to new heights? Welcome to the Card Maker Success membership, where creativity knows no bounds. Learn to maximize your craft supplies and create cards that reflect your unique style. Forge genuine friendships in our supportive crafting community. Participate in our monthly card classes, bi-monthly live classes, co-working sessions, quarterly virtual crops, and gain access to our extensive technique library. Experience personalized learning with hot seat sessions and accountability pods. Make a difference for crafting for a cause, one card at a time. But that's not all. Our members love it here. Don't miss out on this crafting adventure. Join the waitlist at cardmakersuccessmembership.com and be the first to know when our doors open again. Cardmaker Success Membership, where your creative journey begins.
I always have to laugh when I see that commercial because I look so much like my mother in that career. I don't know what it is. I also notice I look like I have a tan. That must have been pre these lights that I've got. Tomorrow, I swear I'm going to put lots of makeup on so I don't look like a ghost. But yes, the Card Maker Success membership is something that we started. Oh gosh, has it been a year? 2 years? I can't remember now. It's been a year at least. And it's got to be more than that. I think it's going to be going on 2 years now. And it is a place where we do bi-monthly card classes. That card class that's going to happen in May is our next live one. And we do co-working sessions. We have quarterly crops. We do challenges, and we also make cards for Cubs, which we're going to talk about a little bit in a second. But I do want to share. I'll do a little sneak a peek ahead of time. But this year, our membership donated over 2,000 cards to Cards for Cubs. I was so very proud of our members. And we have little competitions, monthly competitions, to see which Success Squad inside the membership will donate the most cards. And yeah, so we donated quite a bit this year, and it was actually just 3 months worth of cards. We're going to do a full year starting in April. So I need to up our goal. Originally, our goal was only for 1,000 cards, and now we succeeded in doing 2,000 cards in 3 months. So if I times that by 4, is that how many? Is that 12,000 cards? I can't do math. Is that 12,000 cards? Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of cards. I'm telling you. So it's a lot of fun. And as the presenting sponsor, we are going to give a scholarship. And before I do that, though, I want you guys to hear from our members and let them tell you what they like about the membership. Oops. I think I stopped it before you started it. So go ahead.
The summits have really expanded my horizons and allowed me to experiment a lot.
The website has really been a great thing.
What I love most about it is the co-working sessions.
I wish that everybody knew about it. It's just a nice place to be.
That VIP pass is gold.
I would say, do you like to work all by yourself, or would you like people to be around you to support you?
The learning. I learn so much every time.
Everybody cares about everybody.
It really makes you feel like you're not out here, just doing it by yourself.
We have the best members, and we have so much fun getting on Zoom and crafting together, and we get to know each other and support each other. A lot of our crafters have gone through lots of personal stuff, and just having that person on the other end of the computer to be able to talk to in terms of, life in general, as well as crafting and card making and techniques and advice on supplies and stuff, but just having that community that kind of gets you. So that is probably one of the things that I'm most proud about in terms of what I've been able to do with this membership, and that is to help them forge real friendships that expand outside of the membership. So really excited about that. Now, we are going to be giving away a 1-year scholarship to the membership. And this could be either a current or new member. So both are encouraged to apply. What we're basically looking for with this quote unquote scholarship, it's not really based on financial need. There are no financial need questions asked in the application, but we are looking for somebody who is positive, who is engaged. So we'll be looking to see how you're posting in the community, the Facebook community for the summit, how you're supporting other crafters. And we're going to be looking at all of that over the next couple of days. So if you're interested in, potentially joining our membership through the scholarship, then be sure to go and fill out that scholarship form. And as long as you apply and you're showing up and you're interacting throughout the group, then you do have a chance to win that scholarship. Again, we're going to be looking through all your posts, your comments, your interactions within the Facebook community. So start engaging ASAP. Do not wait until Saturday. Start, engaging as soon as possible. You have until 12 p.m. Saturday to fill out the application form, but I would recommend filling it out sooner so that way we can keep an eye on all of the positive vibes that you're bringing to the community. Now, I don't currently have the membership open for people to join. We do plan to have an open door registration type or sign up probably in April. But I'm just curious, from those who are on the call right now, give me a thumbs up if you think you'd be interested in me opening those doors, kind of like a little flash sneak peek type thing. If you're interested in joining the membership with or without the scholarship, give me a thumbs up, and Harriet and I will talk about whether or not we should open the doors this week, just to give people an opportunity to get in there before the price goes up. I'm thinking about increasing the price next time, so that might be something to consider. So if you're interested, give me a thumbs up, and Harriet and I will take a look to see how many of you guys are interested, and maybe we'll send out a special email giving you guys the opportunity to join. And somebody just asked if the membership is on Facebook. Our community is on Facebook, but the actual membership itself is on a separate platform. So you don't have to have Facebook in order to participate. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Cards for Cubs. I mentioned it a little bit with, oh, thank you, Nancy. She says the membership is worth every penny. That's very sweet of you. Cards for Cubs is a nonprofit that Barely Art, everybody knows Barely Art, or hopefully you know, Barely Art glue is a staple in probably most of your craft rooms. And we have partnered with Barely Art to, get the word out about their products and Cards for Cubs, and in return, they support us by sharing our events and stuff. And so we really appreciate Barely Art and Cards for Cubs. They are going to be joining us Friday evening to talk to us about Cards for Cubs. And they're going to share with you all how you can get involved as an individual. If you want to get involved as a group and you're a member, then you can certainly donate cards through our membership. And then basically what happens is that we collect all of the cards during the year, and then during the month of March, I ship them off because they only collect cards during the month of March. But if you want to, maybe some of the cards that you're going to be making during the summit, you can certainly go and, package your cards up and send them off before March 31st. We've got a quick turnaround time, so there's that to be considered. But if you don't get in for this March, then you can potentially donate next year. All right. Now, I do want to mention the Card Maker Success Beginner Camp that's going to take place in April 14th through the 17th. It will be free, and excuse me, think of it as more of a beginner foundational training. We're going to go over basic supplies, basic techniques, basic color combinations, design, and then we're going to be creating some cards together. If you're interested in joining the waitlist to get into that, then go to stampmesomelove.com/beginner camp. We're going to be sending out emails probably sometime next week, inviting our entire audience to that. But if you join the waitlist, then for sure you're going to get that email. Now, how the format of the camp is that we are 4 days. We have live training each day for 30 minutes to an hour. And we have short, actionable homework tasks that you do each day that probably shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to an hour to do. You'll have access to the replays for 24 hours. And then we'll have lots of games, and we'll have play bingo, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So as mentioned, we're going to be going over basic supplies, mastering our basic techniques, design and composition, and then creating 1 to 2 cards at the end. And then, excuse me, you will have an option to purchase the replays if you want, or you get them free if you're a member of the Card Maker Success membership. And then we will be opening the doors to the membership at the end of that week. All right, let's talk about the live card class that we're going to be doing in May. I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera over so you can get a better look of the card that we're going to be creating. If you are a member of the Card Maker Success membership, you get free access to this class. If you join the premium VIP level, you also get access to this class. Or if you want to purchase access to the class, you can do that by going to stampmesomelove.com/live class. And you can get it at a discounted rate of $21 right now. So joining the VIP premium is probably the way to go, because you get this class plus a whole lot more for $20. Of course, you have to have a VIP all access pass to get that $20 upgrade, but you can still join if you want to and get access to this class. This is our mixed media watercolor class, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be putting together some card kits, and so you'll have the opportunity to purchase the products to make the card. Now, when we do our live card classes, we don't, push that you have to have the exact supplies that we will be using. We encourage you to use your stash, but a lot of times people want to have the same exact products that we use so they can get the same effect. And so I'll be putting all that together hopefully by next week. And we'll be sending out an email to everyone who has signed up for that class. That class is going to be May 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you go to that class, you'll need to use the discount code, the promo code, Mixed Media 25 to get the discounted rate to $21. So you might want to alter that as a ticker, Harriet, and add that text to it so that if you don't want to upgrade to the premium level from the VIP All Access Pass, you can just grab that class for $21. So that's Mixed Media 25 promo code to get that class at a discount. All right, let's do a screen share of a presentation page. So I'm going to, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I should have this open already.
I have a link in the live chat for you.
Oh, you are so awesome. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take a look at an example presentation page. So we make sure that everybody knows what they're looking at. And this one just happens to be Ardith's presentation page. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you'll be able to view this page right here. And this is the video. You have to actually click on that link to make it start. All right, that's a little teaser there. You can download her worksheet here. And Ardith has offered a freebie, so you can grab her freebie there. Here's a little bio about Ardith. She's also going to be doing a live stream, and then she talks about when she's doing that live stream. We've got all of her social media connections there, so you can hook up with her and follow her. And then this particular page was sponsored by Pink and Main. You can shop their store there. And then, of course, we've got our beginner camp. So if you want to join that, and Harry, I want to make sure that that is going to the waitlist page. If it's not, we need to make sure that gets fixed before tomorrow. So there you have it. So this is what one of the presentation pages are going to look like. Or they all look like that, just basically different speakers and different presentations. All right. Now, also, I do want to remind you guys that the VIP All Access Pass, the regular pass, and the premium pass, the prices go up this evening. So the regular pass is $59 right now. It goes up to $79 tonight. The premium pass, which is basically the regular plus your upgrade, is $79 tonight. It's going to go, well, it will go away. Is that right? It'll go away tomorrow. So you definitely want to, it's actually $99. Sorry, it's $99 today and it'll go away tomorrow. So you definitely want to check that out if you want to purchase that or upgrade from your regular VIP. All right. And then don't forget, if you are a VIP, you get invited to our VIP crop that is this Saturday, and that is at 7 p.m. All VIPs, regardless of your level, are included in that crop. And again, tonight's the last night you can get upgraded to that premium VIP for $20 more. And that gives you live classes with me starting tomorrow. We got two hours, or 1 hour tomorrow, 1 hour Friday of live class with me on Zoom. We've got co-working sessions with Harriet next week. Priority access to ask those speaker questions, and then you get a free entry into the May live card class. All right, just another reminder that presentations will go live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and will be available for 24 hours for all of those who have the free ticket. And then VIP All Access Pass members can watch them whenever they want to. We'll send out emails tomorrow between 7 and 8. And be sure to add our email list support at stinkmesomelove.com to your contact list so that you won't miss out on any of our emails. All right, we've got some giveaways to do. All right, you guys. So who is ready for some giveaways? I have been seeing some chatter in there about giveaways and whether or not we are going to give away any VIP All Access Passes. And we are. And before we do that, though, I'm going to give out one of our sponsor giveaways. And let me show it. Let me flip my camera over. All right. So this is a very large package. Now, I have not opened it, but I'm like wondering, how big is this die? It says with these dies, you can create a gorgeous greenhouse pop-up that folds flat into an A2 size card. This is going to be very interesting. I'm just dying to open this up and see how big these dies are. Hopefully they'll fit in a regular machine. But anyway, so this is from Pink and Main. If you are interested, size doesn't matter. That's funny. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let's draw for our first winner. And I do have Viral Sweep open. If I can find the screen. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, it's back here. Sorry. All right, so our first winner of our giveaways goes to, all right, let me see here, Debbie. Debbie's last name starts with an M and ends with an S. Congratulations, Debbie, on these mystery dies that hopefully, I mean, look how big this package is. Hopefully fits your die cut machine. And yeah, all right. Oh, I should have reminded everybody to go ahead and join the giveaway if they haven't already. So I'll give you just a few seconds to do that, just in case you haven't. And we are going to give away not one, but 2 VIP All Access Passes. Now, how this works is that if you've already purchased a VIP All Access Pass, then we will refund your money. This only applies to the regular pass. If you want the premium pass, then you can upgrade. So we'll need to make sure, Harriet, that we send these emails out to them tonight. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go ahead and do another giveaway. I'm going to draw another name. What happened? Here we go. All right, so the first winner of our VIP All Access Pass goes to Barb. Barb's last name starts with an F and ends with an R. All right, and then let's see, we're going to do one more. All right, our last winner of tonight's giveaway goes to Missy. Last name starts with an S and ends with a Z. Now, ladies, for you guys, we're going to be emailing you right after the live, so you have an opportunity to upgrade to the premium if you want, but you'll have free access to the regular pass. And for the rest of the week, though, we'll be emailing everybody on Monday. So just wanted to give you guys a chance that won tonight if you want to go ahead and upgrade. All right, so I just have a few minutes left. If you have any questions, I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask those questions now and see if I can answer them. So I'm going to take a drink while we're waiting for those questions to come in. All right, I don't see any questions. Mary from Mary's Crafty Creations. I can't wait to see everyone as well. So yes, this live stream will live on YouTube. So if you want to replay it, you're welcome to do that anytime. All right. Oh, thank you, Melanie. She said that my hair was pretty. I actually love my white hair. I do. I've been gray since I was 20. So, all right. Let's see if we got any other questions. Best embossing machines. Well, so there's different types of embossing. You can dry emboss with a die cutting machine and an embossing folder. And that basically is whatever is your preference in terms of your die cutting machine. Sizzix sells them. Gemini Crafters Companion sells some. I think Tim Holtz has a brand, a version of it. There's lots of different versions out there. If you're thinking of heat embossing, you don't need a machine other than your heat tool. And you can just Google heat tool, embossing heat tool. They're all pretty much the same. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to answer the question regarding international with our giveaways. So our sponsor giveaways, we are not able to do international because of sweepstake laws. My attorney would frown on it quite a bit if I did that because I could get into a lot of trouble. Each country has their own laws regarding sweepstakes, which is what our giveaway is. And so we're just not able to do that. So if you're seeing something that says it's not available in your area, it's because you're outside of the United States. If you have a friend in the States that would be willing to register for you and then send the product on to you, if you won, then that would be one option to work around it. But we personally, as a company, are not able to do that. All right. So we have some questions regarding activating your premium upgrade. So if you've purchased the VIP All Access Pass and you want to upgrade, inside the portal, you will find a page there that allows you to upgrade and pay for the difference, which is just $20. All right. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. All right. Lots of chatter about my hair. Okay. All right, you guys. How do you access your premium upgrade? So that is inside the same VIP portal where your regular one is. It's just an extra section that only you will see. If you have any troubles, give us an email. Shoot us an email at support@stampmesomelove.com. Right. I think that is it. Hopefully I have not missed anything. So yeah, there you go. All right, you guys, I am gonna head out and get some rest for tomorrow. Be up bright and early, and hope you guys have a fabulous summit. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.